Well, Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden will be reopening to the public July 16th. In the meantime, beginning to welcome members here on June 25th. So very close to having some members coming back in. Today we're with Laurel Matthew, horticulturist with Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden, and we are in your domain. The Kroger Community Kitchen Garden is fabulous. It's up and growing.
It is, and it's been a labor of love to do it this summer, even with reduced staff and volunteer time. But we've been doing everything that we can to support Feed More, because especially now, growing food for your family, but also to share with people in need, is more important than ever. So we've kept this a priority space to keep working on, and we're really happy with that.
It looks fantastic, and you've got so many things up and going. But the idea here, a lot of folks got interested, or now are even more interested than ever, in backyard gardening, in doing their own gardens. There's a lot to learn. It can quickly get overwhelming.
It can. But I try and compartmentalize a little bit so I don't stress myself out. So if that means focusing on a small area to begin with, or a few plants, or just the things that make you happy, then that's kind of where I would suggest people start. And they can also decide why they want to garden. Do they really want to be making salsa all summer long? Or is, a good pasta sauce with eggplant in where they want to focus their energy? Or maybe herbal teas. You can grow a lot of stuff in your garden that you can then use fresh or dried for herbal teas, or for a special drink on the patio at night.
I like your style. I like where you're headed with that. You've got some great examples here of container gardening, starting small. These tomatoes are like unlike anything I've seen before.
Yeah, this is one of my new little just for funsies from the seed catalog. Last year we grew over 30 types of tomatoes. I did my best to binge shop over the winter, but coronavirus has forced me to only plant a little over 10 varieties. And this was one of the ones just for fun. These are micro tomatoes. They'll only grow 6 to 9 inches tall. And this one is Micro Tom and Orange Hat I have here.
Already a good yield, even for these micro tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
You've paired it with basil, and that's another one of your strategies too, is companion planting.
Right, companion planting. Basil is actually a perfect companion to tomatoes. Companion planting is usually when you plant two plants together because one has a beneficial impact on the other. And you can see in the garden behind me, we've used a lot of marigolds this year. Last year, we confirmed a stressful population of root knot nematodes in the garden with the help of the Virginia Tech Nematode Assay Laboratory. And with their help, we realized we needed to do a little bit more to suppress those populations to keep growing this summer. So we have 9 varieties we're trialing, including one called Marigold Golden Guardian, and you can see it really taking off in that bed over there. And we had that planted with patio choice yellow tomatoes.
I love that the marigold is like the humble friend in the garden, but humble but mighty, right? Like does so much.
It gives you garden services underground, fighting those soil-borne nematodes, but also above ground in that it attracts beneficial insects, and then its scent can confuse, we hope, some of the predators who are looking specifically for tomatoes or beans or whatever your target crop is.
Laurel, it's exciting times. We're just about out of time, but I know you're ready to have visitors back in and welcome everybody back to the garden. Things will be different. We have our masks on. You're encouraged to wear them in outdoor spaces. They're required in indoor spaces. It'll look a little different, but it'll be exciting to have folks coming back in.
It will look different. We're doing it in such a careful and cautious way that I do believe everybody will feel invited and welcome and safe and relaxed, and that's really our hope.
That's right, getting outside and enjoying all the beauty of Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden. Laurel Matthew, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Come check out these micro tomatoes. They are a sight to behold.
See you soon.
Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden reopening to the public on July the 16th. Members can begin enjoying starting tomorrow, June 25th. Plus, check their schedule for all the details. Their new exhibit, M&T Bank Wind, Waves, and Light, is open through October 18th. We got a little taste of that the other day. It's phenomenal. For more information, visit lewisginter.org.